A Christian college in Kerala has sparked a heated debate by citing rules to deny a separate room for namaz. A demand made by female students after being turned away by the local mosque. This incident raises important questions about the balance between religious rights and institutional rules. The college is within its right to deny the demand as the rules are sacrosanct and apply equally to all students. Institutions have rules viewers in place for a reason. An exemption should not be made based on religious demands. Those slamming the college in the name of secularism are wrong. Secularism does not mean appeasing one religion at the expense of the others or institutional rules. It means treating all religions equally and respecting the rules that govern institutions. The students protest, as you can make out from these pictures, against the college principal instead of the mosque that is reported to have not allowed women is misguided. If they were truly concerned about their right to religious expression, they should be addressing the mosque that reportedly did not allow them entry. Institutions viewers cannot be held hostage by religious demands if we start making exceptions. Where do we draw the line? Rules are in place to maintain order. They are in place to maintain equality among all students. The college has done the right thing by upholding its rules. The onus is now on the so-called secularists. Will they still put namaz over norms in name of secularism? Sample the reactions, then we open this up.
ഏകദേശം ഒരു 20 മീറ്റർ ദൂരത്തിലാണ് ഈ മോസ്ക് സ്ഥിതി ചെയ്യുന്നത്. അവിടെ പോകാനായിട്ടുള്ള അനുവാദം അവർക്കുണ്ട്. അവിടെ പ്രാർത്ഥന നടത്തുന്നതിലും നമുക്ക് ബുദ്ധിമുട്ടില്ല. കാരണം എല്ലാ കോളേജുകളിലും 3/4 മണിക്കൂർ സമയം മാത്രമാണ്, 45 മിനിറ്റ് സമയമൊക്കെയാണ് ഇന്റർവെൽ ഉള്ളത്. പക്ഷേ എറണാകുളത്തിൽ 1 മണിക്കൂർ സമയമുണ്ട്. അപ്പോൾ ആ സമയത്ത് ഈ 10-20 മീറ്റർ ദൂരത്തിലുള്ള പള്ളിയിൽ പോയി വരാൻ അവർക്ക് സാധിക്കും. അതിനുള്ള അവസരം അവർക്കുണ്ട്. അത് ഒരു തരത്തിലും നിഷേധിച്ചിട്ടില്ല എന്നാണ് പറയുന്നത്.
എന്റെ ചോദ്യം, സ്വന്തം സമുദായത്തിലെ സ്ത്രീകൾക്ക് പള്ളിയിൽ പ്രവേശനം നിഷേധിക്കുന്ന ആളുകള് ക്രിസ്ത്യൻ മാനേജ്മെന്റ് സ്ഥാപനങ്ങളിലും ഹിന്ദു മാനേജ്മെന്റ് സ്ഥാപനങ്ങളിലും പോയി ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് അവിടെ നമാസ് നടത്തണം എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് പ്രകോപനപരമാണ്, ഇരട്ടത്താപ്പാണ്.
Colleges are not for prayer. College is for education. I feel there is some ulterior motive behind.
Let's open this up. Let's start with Tushar Gupta and Vivek Srivastav. The others will be joining us shortly. Vivek Srivastav, what do you make of this demand to protest outside the principal's office? Because you see, they need a room for namaz.
Right. Now see, they have made a demand. The demand is right or wrong is one debate. I do not believe in, a religious orientation for any school or college. I personally feel they are neutral places and they should not be encouraged. However, looking at a broader picture, I mean, in every school there is Saraswati Vandana, there is Sharda Vandana. In Christian schools, there is a free distribution of their own religious literatures. So, you have Surya Namaskar. Now there is also an institutionalized way that we should read the Gita and the Ramayana, learn about our own so-called Hindu Sanskriti. So looking at a broader picture, let's not try to be selective. Either you have a complete carpet ban on any kind of religious vandanas and songs and hymns or prayers or whatever across the country in all the schools and colleges. If you are not able to do, such debates will be coming up on a regular way.
No, the problem is not the debates coming up on, 1 minute. Vivek Srivastav, 1 minute. The problem is not the debate. The problem is the fact that you can't distinguish between this problem and the others that you've listed. The problem is that you can't take a stand. If you have a problem with the things that you... 1 minute, Vivek Srivastav, 1 minute. Sun lijiye, sir. Sun lijiye. If you have a problem with Saraswati Vandana or whatever else it is that you said, do not join the school or college, sir. It's your choice. This is a Christian... 1 minute. Mat padhiye.
What do you mean by it's your choice?
Mat padhiye.
This is ridiculous. आप कह रहे हैं सरस्वती वंदना चलेगी?
No, I am not saying that. 1 minute. I am telling you.
आप कह रहे हैं सूर्य नमस्कार होगा, गीता और रामायण पढ़ाई जाएगी स्कूल में, CBSE का करिकुलम होगा. This is what the Sangh wants.
This is about the rules,
Will somebody speak against that
Christian,
also?
1 minute,
yes,
sir.
This is wrong. This should not happen. I am a neutral man.
You are not.
Yeah.
You are not. This whataboutery is not neutral. It is loaded with hypocrisy. Vivek Srivastav, there is nothing neutral about what you've said. You've exposed your prejudice today. Tushar,
But don't be selective is all I'm saying.
Tushar, do you want to tell him on how many counts he is wrong?
I don't want to sort of concede this time I have to pointing out how wrong Vivek Srivastava is, but that's a routine habit from him. See, you're very right, Pranesh. If someone has a problem with Saraswati Vandana, आप मत जाइए उस विद्यालय में, आप मत जाइए उस कॉलेज में, आप मत जाइए उस यूनिवर्सिटी में. Is Saraswati Vandana a differentiation of any kind? Does it differentiate between any student? Is it a ritual, a religious ritual? Absolutely not. It's a Christian school we are talking about, and yet Vivek Srivastava makes the false Hindu equal. मैं रामायण क्यों पढ़ूं, मैं महाभारत क्यों पढ़ूं, मैं गीता क्यों पढ़ूं? कौन से विद्यालय में पूरी पढ़ाई जा रही है? कौन से विद्यालय में एक कमरा बनाया जा रहा है कि यहाँ पर कुछ बच्चे आके रामायण, महाभारत या गीता का पाठ करेंगे? कहीं भी नहीं ऐसा हो रहा. हर इंडिया में बहुत ऐसे स्कूल्स हैं, इनफॉर्मली रन स्कूल्स हैं, जिनकी फंडिंग क्लियर नहीं है, जिन पे स्टेट गवर्नमेंट्स का क्रैकडाउन हो रहा है, जहां तो ये सब नहीं होता, जहां तो रिलीजियस ट्रेनिंग दी जाती है, उसके बारे में आप कुछ नहीं कहते हैं. आज आपने फॉल्स हिंदू इक्विवेलेंस एक नेट में बना लिया. What the students are asking in this convent school or this Christian school is they want a separate space to perform a religious ritual. That is very different from what happens during a Saraswati Vandana. Please understand that. Tomorrow these students will say that we need a separate place as a classroom. Where do you draw the line? That's my problem. In Karnataka, it was about uniform. Now it has become about place of prayer. Tomorrow it will become about food. Then where do you draw the line? You cannot have this religious differentiation within your schools and universities because they are the place where students come, ideas are generated, and everyone intermingles irrespective of the religion. But you want to draw a line to peddle your political agenda and then draw a false Hindu equivalence only to serve your own selfish interests. That is not how the world works. That is not how India works. And that is definitely not how secularism works, which you claim to defend every night.
To defend
Vivek Srivastava, I'll tell you, sir. Vivek Srivastava.
Should we have schools?
Vivek
should we have schools based on religion?
Vivek
Of
course, why not? What is the problem?
Go to hell.
Will you
let NCRT
then oppose?
Go to hell?
No, will you oppose madrasas? Will you oppose madrasas? Will you oppose madrasas? What are you saying? It's your choice whether to go there or not. Vivek Srivastava, let me ask you Vivek Srivastava, 1 minute. Let's open this up first of all. Let's open this up. Anil Antony, National Spokesperson of the Bharatiya Janata Party, joins us. Rahul Ishwar is with us. Professor Rony K Baby, Spokesperson of the Kerala Pradesh Congress Committee, is with us. And Shahid Ali will be with us shortly. Vivek Srivastava, I want to ask you a more fundamental question. If the local mosque is denying them entry, where should they be protesting? Outside the mosque or outside the principal's office? Straight question, sir. Answer this on logic.
Okay. No. Very good. A very good question. They should be discussing the issue with both. I do not support any room for namaz in any school or college, be it a Christian college or a college which is run by the government. Number one. Number two, the BJP doesn't have a right, the Sangh doesn't have a right to protest because they are doing the same thing by promoting Hindu religious scriptures deliberately and forcibly down the throats of the students. Somebody is saying Ramayana should be taught. Somebody is saying Gita should be taught. You are trying to change the curriculum in the name of a Sanskriti 5,000-year-old. So you have to decide. You cannot be selective. You cannot have Christian institutions trying to market Jesus.
Anil Antony,
schools are not a place
to
promote religion, and this should be stopped.
Thank you. So first of all, I would like to start by saying that whatever happened in Kerala, in the college, Nirmala College, is very unfortunate. And this is not an isolated incident. This is a recurring trend that is happening in Kerala and across India, certain other parts of the world also, where a particular minority group, they want special rights in wherever they go, and at the same time they want to clamp down on rights of every other religious institution in the name of secularism. Let us just look at what happened in Kerala recently. The last 2 days, I'm just giving a microcosm of it. This is a Christian college, Nirmala College in Muvatipura. It's a college that is functioning for 72 years, run by Catholic priests. And in that 72 years, they are very accommodative. They take all religious denominations as students. And in the last 72 years, they have been very accommodative to every religious practice also, where on Fridays, Muslim students are also allowed to take 2 hours off for their prayers. But what happened yesterday was a request that came to the college management, which has never happened in 72 years, where a bunch of girl students in the college, they came there and they said that they wanted a separate room because they wanted to do their prayers. And you look at the scenario, there are 3 mosques around that particular school, college, including one 200 meters away, and 2 other mosques in that vicinity, but they are not let into that mosque. And they are protesting when they were not allowed a particular room. They are protesting, they were garrowing the principal, and they created a lot of ruckus. And when a lot of societal backlash came, they have withdrawn their requests. But this is what is happening across India. This is happening where you have Kerala, where the Communist Party is governing. A few years back, the Communist Party was fighting to let women into Sabrimala. And the same Communist Party and the Congress Party, the part of an India alliance, they are together. They have nothing to say about any of this. The student groups have nothing to say on this. They don't care if women are let into mosque or not. But here, they are not protecting the interest of any other community. Now, for the Congress Party and the Communist Party, the India alliance members, secularism means forwarding the interest of one minority.
No, secularism does not mean, most definitely, it does not mean violating rules. It does not. And let's open this up. Atiq Rehman is also with us. But Rahul Ishwar, before I come to you, I want to bring in Rony K Baby. So what do you think of what is happening here?
The college authorities have categorically made it clear that they are not going to change their policy. For the last 72 years, they have been following a particular policy, and they are not going to change it. This is the spirit of all over the Kerala. In any of the education institutions run by private management, whether it is Christian management or any other management, I do believe that they are not permitting or there are any kind of practices for other religion to for worship or to do their religious practices. I do strongly believe that Kerala follows strong secular policies. And since the educational institutions are the hub to promote these kind of secular policies, I do believe that this kind of vested interest, the Kerala society will strongly protest against this kind of vested interest. Some isolated elements are there. They are trying to push these communal feelings.
No, who are these elements? No, Mr. Baby, that's an important point, because the court in the Karnataka case had pointed to hidden hand. It had said there is a hidden hand at play. You are saying something similar. Who are these people? If you have the names, let's have the names taken.
No, you know that in almost in all religions there are some kind of extremist elements are there. In this particular case also, some extremist elements are playing there. They are making
okay, extremist elements are playing. Atiq Rehman, do you still support this demand for a room for namaz?
Well, as a devout Muslim, Pranesh, I won't say that I will not support, because namaz is an activity which is a very, very harmless activity. It needs just 10 minutes. But still I will say we should not, no Muslim have a right to protest and violate the norms of any institution. What we can do is, as a community, we can request the institutions to create a space. Because, Pranesh, understand, we have a 5-time obligatory prayers which are time fixed. We cannot delay it. We cannot, even...
Atiq Rehman Saab, sir, with folded hands, I want to tell you this, that the local mosque has denied them permission, but you will still protest in college. Why don't you go to the mosque and protest and tell them this thing, that this is an obligation? I am sure they are in a better position to understand this.
Pranesh, well said. Pranesh, I do not understand how a mosque can deny people, coming and offering namaz over there, because there is a particular statement in the Quran by Allah that do not, even for the Jews and Christians, Allah says that do not stop people who are religious offering prayers day in and day out. So they are violating Allah's commandment if a mosque is refusing to pray to a people in a mosque. I do not support that.
Okay.
They will have to create space, whether it is a mosque or another. But we Muslims will only appeal. We cannot violate the norm. If the
Okay.
Muslim community feels
No, Pranesh, that is not the point.
Okay, Rahul Ishwar
Pranesh,
has
let me
something
get
to
you.
tell you.
Pranesh, as a Malayali and as a Keralite on the ground, let me update you. Happily that the Muslim Mahal committees of Muatipura officially apologized and expressed regret about the over demand by these people, and they have went on record to say that our students have erred in raising an over demand that is not right. This really happened today, and even the particular principal of Nirmala College, which is a very prominent college, went on record to say that we should not be creating divisive feelings amidst us. See, as a Hindu, we have all gone to Christian schools because Christians have been at the forefront of education and health, and they have supported us all. There was a slight misunderstanding that happened. There were protests. There were, it happened. That issue is resolved in a very good manner. That is the greatness of Kerala. Some students wanted space. Somebody objected. It went to the principal. Suddenly, SFI and MSF took it up. It was all a misunderstanding that really got resolved. But only my submission is different. I am happy to see Vivek Srivastavati, who is an ardent follower of Shankaracharya, suddenly, fighting for spiritual rights. I think Vivekji is a good role model for all of us, where, he being a good follower of Shankaracharya, fighting for the religious beliefs. But I still remember, like my good friend Anil said, when we were fighting for Sabarimala, he called us communalists. He called us backward people. He called us all the bad names in the world. And right now, he suddenly changes tune and speaks that it is a neutral space.
Yeah, because Vivek Srivastav has a short memory. Vivek Srivastav has an issue. He forgets what he said on the previous debate.
Yes. No, I don't. I will support anyone who furthers my agenda. If the Shankaracharya is going to say that the BJP and Mr. Narendra Modi are using Ram Mandir as an election tool, I'll say, wow, good, and I'll clap my hands.
That is your agenda. Modi
that doesn't mean I'm not a Marxist. I'm a staunch Marxist.
You are giving it away.
And of course, no, I am very clear. If the Honorable Prime Minister of India and the party to which he belongs are trying to divide the society on the grounds of religion, then somebody has to protest, and we must. Secondly, I want to ask you a simple question, Mr. Rahul Ishwar. In Delhi, in school, government school, 6th class, NCERT has introduced a book called Bal Ram Katha. For what? In 7th class, there is another Mahabharat for the children. For what? Why is the NCERT inserting religious texts? Can you give me an answer? And then if suddenly
1 minute, Tushar will answer that question.
Where do you stand? Where do you stand?
Tushar will answer that question. Yes. Rahul, then I'll come to you.
So Vivek Srivastav is the new secular in town today. I would just want him to answer one simple question. He says religion and education should not be mixed. Will his stance also hold true for the madrasas? Is Vivek Srivastav saying that we should do away with madrasas? Is that his stand? Yes or no?
I asked him that question.
Bataiye.
Very good question. I'll be very clear.
Yes,
very good question. I'll be very clear. I'm very clear about it. I'm very clear about... No, it's not a question. Yes, I'll explain. And we are very clear. Government institutions are not supposed to promote a particular religion like this party and this government is doing. Number one. Number two, Mr. Tushar, आप घर बैठिए, गुरुकुल बनाइए, रोज रामायण पढ़ाइए, आपकी इच्छा. But the government is not supposed to stand for one religion.
You see, Vivek Srivastav, this is the problem. You see, 1 minute. We asked you a question on madrasas. You did not even utter the word madrasa. But look at the disparaging tone with which you talk about Gurukul. You see, Vivek Srivastav, 1 minute. Vivek Srivastav, you are only exposing your hypocrisy, sir. Nothing else. It's okay. I mean, if this brand of politics suits you, it's okay. But you haven't answered that question.
Madrasas are not being
1 minute, sir. Are rules above religion? Yes or no? Or is religion above rules? 1 minute. Let's make it easier for you. 1 minute. 1 minute. What is more important? Rules, religion?
Absolutely, rules are important.
Then,
why should religion be important?
Then the false equivalence you drew in your opening remarks about Saraswati Vandana and other things. 1 minute. If you have a problem, 1 minute, sir. The Christian college is not saying don't offer namaz. In fact, they are saying we'll give you attendance. Go to the mosque, offer your prayer, come back, take the attendance. Don't ask for extra space. We can't give it. But you have a problem.
No, agreed. I have no problem.
Then
but
condemn
please
the
stop
protest.
Teaching
No, if you agree, then condemn the protest. No, then condemn the protest.
Stop your gurukuls.
Then condemn the protest.
I have a problem.
Then condemn the protest if you agree with what I said.
You see, that has to be decided.
Tushar,
by
you
the
see, he
mob.
can't even utter the word madrasa.
Hold on. I will condemn.
I will
condemn the protest. I will.
अरे विवेक श्रीवास्तव रहने दीजिए आप। प्रणेश, इन्होंने अभी बोला कि किसी भी मदरसा को सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट की फंडिंग नहीं जाती। Probably Vivek Srivastava should acquaint himself with a lot of programs of the Ministry of Minority Affairs. So if Vivek Srivastava is saying that rules and religion should not be mixed or education and religion should not be mixed, is he also saying that the government, state or center, should not be funding any religious institution? क्योंकि गुरुकुल की तो बात कर देते कि घर बैठ के पढ़ाइए, Christian schools की भी बात कर देते हैं. Why doesn't he talk about all religious institutions? I want to fact check him right now on your show. He's lying when he says that there is no government support for the madrasas. The Ministry of Minority Affairs has taken out several programs to aid and benefit the students who are studying in those religious institutions. Let's be very clear about it. From books to infrastructure upgradation. Please, Mr. Srivastava, do not lie.
Okay. Vivek Srivastava, you've been fact checked. We're out of time on this one. Okay. Oh, you have 10 seconds, sir. 10 seconds.
Okay. Very clearly, I did not say, आप गुरुकुल चलाइए, मदरसा चलाइए.
He's talking about funding. Don't mislead Vivek Srivastava.
NCERT curriculum,
ऐसे मत कीजिए,
CBSE
sir.
curriculum, Delhi government curriculum.
He's asking
they
about
are two different things.
This is about funding. This is about funding. This is about funding. You did not. I'm sure you know, but you will not admit it. Gentlemen, thank you for joining us. We're taking a short break. The news are with Navita Kumar on the other side.